see nobody.
I was sitting in the back back here. I was sitting in the back here.
Oh, you in your car?
I was in my car. I saw you
I
when.
went back looking, I saw a car back that way, but I thought that must have been an employee or something, but I didn't see nobody else back. What you got going on?
He had a total meltdown.
Hi.
All right, so my mail has constantly been open from my mailbox. This is like the 4th time that it's been open, and I've reported it to the clerks at the post office. I've sent.
I ain't never been sealed up there.
They've all been coming like that. This is just the 4th time that this has happened. It's been with other mail as well. I've reported it to the front desk here. I've also called in and reported it as well. But the thing is, there's individuals that I know who are doing this, and I need to report it.
Who are the individuals doing?
My HIPAA has been violated. My phone has been violated. They've put apps on my phone to monitor everything that I'm doing. They've been paying family members to find out what I've been doing, sending people to find out what I'm doing.
I'm not disputing, but you see that? You get it in the light. Well, you get up here where the light hits that glue. That glue has never been sealed from that point over.
No.
It's not been wet or... Okay, well, I'm not saying that...
It's not just this company.
Right. You're saying other mail. Okay.
There's a pattern here, and I need to make a report.
Okay. Give me... You got your ID?
I do.
Texas. Is that where... I mean, you live here now? Or?
I just need to make a report.
Man?
I just need to make a report.
I understand that, but I mean, you...
It doesn't matter where I reside. I just need to make a report.
Yes, ma'am. You're correct. You mind if I take a picture? Or
Go ahead.
Either that or I'm going to have to take it to my car. We do the reports on the computer. And I usually... you can see like I do Rex. We do Rex stuff. I get the picture stuff and then I delete these. This one I just did the other day, so I save it for about a week. Now I delete it in case it comes back on anything. But, okay. Is that a good address for you, or what do you need to put on address for the report?
You can put this address here.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. What about a phone number for you? Now, the people you're saying doing it, if you got anybody witnessed them do it or anything, because I can put them in the narrative that you feel like they're the ones that are doing this to you because they're constantly doing things. But I can't put them down in the suspect information because nobody, unless you got a witness that's seen them do it or camera type pictures or something like that. Okay, what's the name? How many is there? That white female, black female?
Black female.
You know, date of birth? Okay. Black male?
Yes.
You know, date of birth on you, I mean.
She has compensated. She's been compensating a lot of people to come towards me. She compensated him to sexually assault me, harass me, and stalk me. To do things in my medical files. She's paid people to put cameras in my home. This is just constant.
Okay. So, what do you want me to put in the report about the mail work report in the mail?
That this is a violation.
This, you're stating that you feel that these two people are violating your privacy.
They are.
And
They've
done various things to you, plus tampering with your mail and stuff like that.
And downloading apps to put on my phone to monitor my text messages, bank information, all of that.
because I got to go out here and jump in the car and kind of knock this out real quick, and
Okay.
then if my printer will let me, I can print it out and let you sign it, read it and sign it. But if
Okay.
it don't, I'll get you to sign one of our. It's a card we sign showing that you had a report made and that you authorized it and everything. Okay. So give me the, if you want to sit in the car waiting here, I'm gonna jump in my car and try to knock this out real quick. Okay. The doggy read you.
Sit back.
I'm sorry it took me so long, but read that, and that's basically what you told me, and I just put it in there so we can get it documented.
Okay.
No, right here is the narrative. Well, I'm just, okay. I kept trying to get that thing to print.
Okay.
Now on the front, it's got a front page. I put today's date and time since we, I come here and I just did it 5 since you come and got your mail at that time and found that it had been tampered with, and get you to sign.
Now I noticed that you put my middle name instead of my first name. Was that intentional?
No, I mean, what is it on your license? What is your last name?
Terrell.
Terrell.
I just noticed in the report you have my middle name instead of my
No,
first
it wasn't
name.
intentional. I thought the way I had it out on your driver's license was that way. I'm sorry. But right here, if you just sign that and okay, sorry. All right, and you can come by the PD. You know where the police department's at over here.
I'm familiar.
You can come by there tomorrow and pick up a copy of it. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta turn this in to the supervisor. He's got to look at it and approve it, and then it'll be ready for
Who's
pick
the
up copy
supervisor?
tomorrow. Ma'am.
Who's the supervisor?
Here tomorrow though. We're at B shift, A shift be working. We work today and we worked yesterday and today, and we'll be off the next 2 days. But you can still go by and pick up a copy of the report. All you got to do is go to the window inside there and tell the girl at the desk your name and tell you want to get a copy of this incident report, and she'll print out a copy for you. Okay. Just show her your ID. I gave you the ID back, didn't I?
And what's the next step when she gets that? Is that put into a system? How does that work?
It's put there. I mean, it's at this point, it's just we're doing an incident report on it because, like I said, you have anybody see them do it. You feel like they're doing it, which I put in here. Okay, say things keep happening like that. You have reports made. After so many reports, you can take them when you go get your copies, and you got them maybe 3 or 4, 5 reports that shows that things keep happening. You can go to our magistrate and see if she'll give you a warrant on any of those people on that. Okay. Are these people, do they live here?
They don't. They followed me here.
They followed you here? Okay. Well, you can check with the magistrate and see what she'll do on that and see about getting a warrant on them, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You be careful and have a good day.
You too.
Bye, buddy. Always helps to have somebody with you when out like this, doesn't it? You have a good one. Be careful.
You too. No, that's right. I can't find my ID. I don't know what in the world ID is it. So the police officer just pulled up. Yeah, I have no idea what my ID is. I remember having to use it for this job interview, but I don't know what in the world ID it is for. I don't know what ID it is. It's me who called, sir.
I don't know that till you tell me.
I told him I was in the seal. Okay.
Oh.
I'm Jackson.
Did you tell them you was in a vehicle out here and all that? Okay. They didn't tell me any of that. They said when they say post office, I go inside. So it's you that called. Okay. Yeah, because let me throw this right here away and I'll be right back. Okay.
Wow.
What's going on?
I'm making another report. My mail has been tampered with. They've been opening up my mail. I can see they tried to fix it and put tape right here. But they've opened it. I made a report.
All right, and you say again, so you've had this to happen before then?
Yes, I just come back from picking up a police report. The last time I reported it was March 8th.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can do you one tampering with mail on it. Have you tried to call the ones you think's doing it?
I don't want anything to do with these people. They've been stalking, harassing me. One has sexually assaulted me. There's no way I'm going to communicate with them.
Okay. So it goes to Texas. Here, okay. Okay. Yep. Let me, since it's coming from Texas and it's being tampered with there. You see what I'm saying?
They live there.
Right. I understand that, but what I'm saying is I got to see if we can do the report or does it have to be Texas? This is being tampered there. You see what I'm saying? So.
Well, I'll see about doing both. I need to go ahead and take care of this today because I just saw him recently.
What I'm saying is the only way you can take care of it today is if they give me the okay to do it. I just did one last week. I need to do one again today. Yeah,
but he's been down here is what I'm trying to tell you. Both of them have been down here.
You know who took it last week? That don't mean he was supposed to have taken it. Listen to me. And I want to try to help you here. But I got to make sure what I'm doing is going to help you. Because if I take one and then they turn around and say, oh, no, ma'am, you're supposed to went to Texas. Now that wasted your time.
I just came back from picking up one. So I need to do another. A police report.
That don't mean he was right, is what I'm saying, by taking it. If he didn't get in touch with investigation.
I still need to make a police report.
And I'm going to try to find out if we do it or if Texas does it, okay?
I'm picking it up here. I'm finding it here. I need to.
Okay, did it get tampered here? Did they do that here or did that happen in Texas?
How would I know? That's your job. I don't. He's been down here.
You just told me Texas, okay?
I told you what?
It's going to Texas.
It is
whoever it's going to is opening it up.
This is my old address.
Ma'am, listen.
And I'm having it. Okay, I just need to file a police report.
Okay,
another police
report. And let me
report.
find out who is supposed to take it, okay? If it's going to Texas and whoever that is receiving your mail, if they're opening it there in Texas, that's where the crime is taking place, is what I'm saying.
Or it could be here because he is here as well. So if you can just go ahead and take the report today.
Does he have a key to that P.O. box there?
Anybody, listen, if you can take the police report today, I will handle what needs to take place in Texas.
Then that'll be 2 reports you're filing.
It doesn't matter.
You can't do that, ma'am. I'm trying to explain to you.
I need to file a police report.
If they'll let me do it, I will do that, okay? I'm trying to help you and save your time, too.
The last officer,
all right, listen
I just need a police report.
I won't explain to you like I do a lot of other people, okay?
There's nothing to talk about. I've been constantly harassed. I need a police report.
If it goes to court.
I need a police report.
Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. That's all I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna see what I can do on my end. Then I'll just give you what the news is, okay? But I'm trying to help you.
I need a police report.
I'm not gonna try it again. So let me call my investigations. Okay, Ms. Trail. I just spoke with the investigations department, Pell City Investigations Department, okay? It is going to be a postal matter. So what you got to do is talk to the postmaster here, okay, to get it. If it's being opened in Texas, you will have to go to Texas. If they tell you to go to do a report, it'll have to be Texas. But the postmaster may be able to take care of this because this is a federal offense, okay? They have their own internal investigations and things that they do here, okay? So I see what you're saying because we just recently moved as well. Not out of state, of course. And we still get mail that goes to our old address and they put the yellow sticker on because I think you got up to 6 months. They can still keep putting the yellow sticker on, having it forwarded to our current address on that, okay? So, he said what you'll need to do is get with the postmaster here, let them open up their investigation, okay? And they'll take care of it on their end there. Because you originally told me, that you know who's doing it, where it's going to, and I see the tape. You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, the tape's very visible there. And this is open right here too as well. So, but what I'm trying to say is we can't investigate another city, especially another state's crime, is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? Mm-hmm. If the crime is taking place there, they're the one who has to investigate it. But the postmaster may open up their own investigation. They're federal, they're nationwide. So, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. What I was trying to tell you earlier is if we done a report and it got to court and then they look at it and they say, this didn't happen in our jurisdiction, now we wasted your time. Does that make sense? Because then I would have told you wrong. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to just do a report because, and I know you want a report, and I want you to have a report. I want it to be investigated because I would want it investigated too if it was my mail. I would. But at the same time, I want the officer telling me correctly so I don't waste no time. Now I'm right back at square one, having to start all over again, So I want you starting out on the right foot where you need to, and that way you don't have to back up and start all over again, is what I'm trying to say. So if this happened in Texas, we can't do that.
My only thing is we don't know if it happened there or here because both individuals have been there and where I'm currently located.
I do understand. So the people that moved into our home that I told you, I'm using me as an example, okay? If they're opening up my mail, okay, and then they closing it back up and taping it and then letting it shoot right on through to the current address where we live at now, it's going to be federal. It's going to be a postal. They have their own investigations department, okay? A whole lot more resource that they have than we do.
So how do I get in contact with the postmaster, you said?
Yeah, I don't know if they're in there now or not. You could go in there and ask them, is the postmaster here? Or how do you get in touch with them? Or if they're not, can you leave a number and tell them it's extremely urgent, important that they get back with you? And then that's what you tell them.
I've gone in there already and I told them what was going on. They were unwilling to listen. They didn't do anything about it.
Tell them you want
you
want the postmaster to call you. If the postmaster's not there, go in there and ask them for the postmaster. If they say the postmaster's not here, I don't know if it's a he or she. I don't know, okay? If they're not there, have them to give you a call and leave the phone number to them, okay? It's just, like I'm saying, if we do a report, we're doing one for another agency that's not ours. I mean, we're opening up an investigation that it's not our jurisdiction to do that. Does that make sense? So that's what I was trying to tell you. I mean, your time is important, very valuable too, and we don't want to waste your time, Like I said, if we do and it ends up going to court, then they look at it and say, hey, this didn't even happen here, no way. You need to go there. Now, Ms. Terrell's have to start all over again, okay? So I would be very concerned about this. If it was my mail, I sure would too, So, I mean, I don't want to just do a report and just to do a report because you want a report and waste your time, if that makes sense, okay? I mean, I'd love to help you out. I really would. That's our job. That's what we're supposed to do. But, that's kind of like just say somebody in Oxford coming over here reporting a crime that happened there. We can't do it. They got to go to Oxford to do it. I know Texas is a long way. Now, I don't know this to be a fact or not, but if they tell you, yeah, you got to go to Stafford, Texas to do a report, you can call that police department or the sheriff's department, whichever one it's in the county, see if they'll do you one over the phone, They may or may not. I can't speak for them. But that'll save you a trip all the way back down there. Okay. Now you mentioned that same person could be doing it here. That person comes here to do it, but does that person have your PO box
Yeah,
key?
they do.
Do they have a key to it?
My key, no, but anybody.
There's no
can
way
pick
they
a
could get
lock.
them though. They're not going. Well, that's another thing. Then, if you feel like they're picking the lock, tell the postmaster. They can go around there and tell if that thing's being picked. Okay, they can do that. Again, it all really comes down to it's a federal, and it's going to be the postmaster. Okay, it's them, and it'd be a very quick report to do you. It's not that I'm not wanting to do a report. If I wasn't here, I'd probably be somewhere else doing a report right now. Okay, and it's not that I don't want to. I'm just trying to tell you to save your time and what's best for you. Okay. So, I mean, I'm willing to help you any way I can, and I am by telling you the process which you have to go through. And that's what I was trying to tell you, but just to make sure, I called our investigations department, and they told me the same thing I was trying to tell you, you know, that you're going to have to do that. Okay. You are probably upset. I would be too. Because this is my mail, this is my privacy you're opening up, you know. So, but yeah, just start there. Okay. Go in there and see the postmaster, and if they're not there, leave them your phone number to call you back. And if they ain't called you back within a reasonable amount of time, then go back in there again, okay? Because that means they're not doing their job.
I've already done that. I asked several weeks ago. It could almost be maybe a month ago. I left my phone number. Nobody ever called. I also went online and tried to do a report for an investigation. Nobody has reached out.
Really? Where did you go to online?
I can't remember. I looked it up online, something that they told me, and I filled out a investigation, something about my name, address, and all that information about what's going on for them to investigate, but nobody has reached out.
See, I wouldn't like that. I really wouldn't. But, you know, if I do your report, every report we do goes across the investigations desk, okay? When they look at it and they see that it's out of state, you know, it pretty much comes to a close at that point. Because we cannot investigate other states. Okay. We just cannot. Okay. And I don't want to waste your time, but just you're gonna probably have to stay on them. You know, you are. I mean, now listen, don't go in there with no temper or nothing, then you get in trouble. Okay. You know, and you're just like now, be adult about it. Go in, mean business, and tell them, look, I need to speak to the postmaster. Okay, they're probably not going to give you their phone number, but leave your phone number for them to get in touch with you. Okay, you're going to probably really have to push them. Okay, but you know, in a way that's not going to, you know, be illegal, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so, and again, I don't mind helping you, Miss Terrell. I really don't. If I didn't want to help you, I wouldn't have called my investigations department. I wouldn't have stood here, told you the process you got to go through. You know what? I'd have just knocked out a report. It probably just as quick to me knock out a report, and then it really wouldn't have went nowhere because it's out of state. You see what I'm saying? And then not only that, it's a postal investigation is what that is. Okay. Even though it's in Pell City, it's still their jurisdiction, if that makes sense. Okay? All right. But if we can help you, call us back. I mean, you know, if we can give you some guidance or whatever, you know, we'll do what we can on that. Okay. Okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me grab my things and we'll go in here and see if we can speak to postmaster then. My life is a movie. This is stuff I should not even have to be dealing with. I kid you not. And watch how they be.
Hi, are you?
Hi. I need to speak with the postmaster, please.
You want the postmaster or
I
the
do.
supervisor?
Postmaster.
May I ask what it's concerning? Because that's the first thing he gonna ask me when I go.
Tampered mail.
Could you step me down at the end? Hi, how are you?
My mail has been tampered with constantly. It's been open. Someone tried to put tape right here to close it back up. This is not the first time this has happened. I came in about 2 weeks ago and reported it, and I left my number for someone to call me. Nobody ever called.
You said you came in 2 weeks ago?
I did.
Tracking insurance is $50 a day.
Well, I'm back here now. I've been out from October
Need stamps
to
and
this
everything else.
point.
It's gonna
But
be $9.45.
do you get a, I don't know why I just pressed that. I ain't need that. I didn't press that. Do you get a lot of mail? Cause you got a P.O. box here, right?
I do. All of it has been open.
Every last one of them?
Yes.
That is unusual. Really. Every now and then, you know, you have a machine that'll tear it open, but if every
All
last
of it has
piece of
been
your mail has been
open.
open, then it's something else. The only clerks are actually putting your mail in the morning, and they ain't got time when you got number 2 on. But I need to start looking at your mail to see if it's something going on before it gets to us. Because what we can't do is control what happens at the plant. Because, you know, that's not us. We only can deal with the mail once it comes to us.
Okay.
And your last name is Jasmine Terrell?
Last name is Terrell.
How long have you had your P.O. box?
3 months.
So you just got it then. So that means that's the reason why your mail is still saying it's being forwarded. You know what I'm also, what was it coming from?
Stafford, Texas. That's the address on there.
You know, I got an idea, but I got to see first because I'm going to have to see what else is coming in. Because sometimes when it's forward, it's sent to your old address first, and then they send it back out and put it forward on, then it goes to forward and comes back. And I'm wondering, is it your stuff that's coming to Stafford, Texas first, and then it's coming back? It's all kind of theories I got to fool with, but I need to just really look at it. And you get something almost every day? Well, my name's Tori. I'm the postmaster here. So what I'll do is start going, checking your box, and just periodically check your stuff. So yes, it'll be me. I'll be in there checking your box, and I need to look at your envelopes and all your mail coming in just to see if there's a consistency in tearing. Then I got to call the postal inspection service.
I would rather you go ahead and do that now because this has been going on too long.
All right, I'll get in touch with them. So what they'll do is start monitoring your mail as it's coming in. Okay, so it did go to Stafford, Texas first, because that's where it's coming from. So it did go through them. What's your number, Miss Jade?
Who?
Do you have the number here for us?
No, I don't.
Ma'am, you can ring the bell. She'll be right up here with you. The Let me know you read my handwriting. Because my handwriting is atrocious. This is all here, okay?
Okay.
Call me direct.
And your name is?
Tori Wallace. I'm the only postmaster agent. They know who I am. I'm the only one in here.
Torey?
Oh no, two R's. Two R's. T-O-R-Y. Y.
Wallace?
Yeah, like.
So what's the steps you're gonna take?
I'm gonna end up having to notify the Postal Inspection Service. Love it.
Do they have a phone number?
Okay, call it.
I can't call them. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
one-
You can't call
it's
it
one-
because that's a branch within our. That's our policing within our thing. They'll
Is there a
contact you.
specific person you'll be speaking to?
Don't know yet because I don't know. I haven't been here in months because I was in car accident, so I don't know who's over the area now. But if they have any,
Who would you
information
normally
today-
speak to?
You didn't receive.
I think he already retired. Valerie, what's the postal inspection guy I used to always talk to? They used to come down here for me. Is he still here or has he retired yet? What's his name?
What are you talking about?
He always comes to the post office. Anytime I need it for something, he'll come down here. I don't forgot his name.
You want Tony?
Yeah, Tony Robinson. Yeah, he's usually the guy I talk to.
Oh, that phone for you.
It is.
They asked me my name.
I don't know if he's still here because he was talking about retiring right before I got.
Tony Robinson?
Yeah. Yeah, but.
And what's his title?
He's a post inspector. But I can't say he's gonna be the one. If they go there and call, they'll call you. They'll ask me for the number and I have to give it to them after I tell them.
And how long does this process normally take?
That I can't tell you because once I call them and tell them what's going on, they take over.
And you'll do this today?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm supplementing.
Ma'am?
I'm supplementing police report. I walked in again to get my mail and it was open.
It's open? This one?
That's another one. Keeps happening every time I get mail.
Yeah, let me get my... So basically kind of like the same thing last time. They just you just got another piece of mail that's been
Open.
you feel like it's been tampered with.
Not I feel like it has.
Okay. And let me get my case number here. ID or just write your name. Yeah, I remember last time, and I do a supplement on it and relate it with the other case number as well. We got the case number and take time on this one.
What date was that?
Now I'm not sure. I have to go back and look it up in the computer, get the dispatch, try to bring it up to me. But I remember when we did it. And get your name here. Plant name. Now what's your last name?
It's right there, Terrell.
Terrell. Okay, make sure. I wrote it last time somebody did.
I need you to also include,
Ma'am?
I need you to also include, once you're done with that I went to go and pick up my first check from a place of employment, and that also did not have an envelope. They just handed me the
At unemployment. Where's that?
at my place of employment. You go and pick up my first check, there was no envelope.
Where's your
either.
place of employment? Report on that down there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ms. Terrell stated that when she came by the Pell City Post Office to get her mail, she found that someone had tampered with her mail.
Okay. That other date was March 14th, 22.
Okay, March 14th
Uh-huh.
on
March 14th, 2022.
my call. I thought it was longer back then, but I mean, I know it
It's
wasn't.
happened more than once.
I know, yeah.
So this is like the third or fourth time.
First. Okay. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks back. When was up there? Okay. March 14th, do you have about what time it was? Or
No.
okay. And I'll reference this in with the other report. I thought Sarge, he said do a card here, and we'll do a reference in on a supplement with the other report. And
Okay.
just keeping a record of it, yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
it?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Terrell, you be careful, okay, Miss Ryan? All right. You got.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you have a good day. You too. Yes, hi, how are you?
I need a postmaster.
He's not here.
Okay, can you tell me, because you were here as well, if you guys are watching my mail due to the fact that it has been open, why has it still been open?
I don't know, you had to come back and talk to him.
Okay, so you were here on that day as well.
Yes, I know. Yes, I do.
If
I
you
was
all are
here.
watching my mail and I've asked you repeatedly, I've come by more than once. You can look how you're looking. It doesn't matter. You've been very rude every time. If I'm paying monthly, my mail should not be open. Why is it open if you all are watching? And I saw the sticky note that you're supposed to be watching it. There's no reason for my mail to be open.
Okay, ma'am. I'm not trying to be rude and I'm not trying to be smart. You have spoken to the postmaster.
And I'm coming back again and it's still happening.
Can you please let me finish?
No, because I've been patient.
Okay.
Every time, 3 months now, I've been patient. So what are you going to do? Who's in charge? Why is my mail being opened?
Okay, you will have to come back and talk to the
I'm
postmaster.
talking to you.
Okay, ma'am. It's nothing I can do because you are.
Well, who handles the mail?
You are insinuating that we
I'm
are
not
open.
insinuating anything. Are you telling on yourself at this point? Because the last time you were in here, you were cackling with another female about it. So what is it that you know, Valerie?
Well, ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about.
I bet you don't. You seem like pack your lunch. You don't eat out much. You may want to continue to do that for the next 30 days.
Look, ma'am, I'm not going to take insult. You can go ahead and leave, or either I'm going to call the police.
I've been calling them.
Insult.
I've been calling them.
I'm not going to take insult.
I've been calling them. They
Well,
have several reports about
you have a nice
this.
day. Yes,
they have several reports about this. You all will not continue to open my mail and disregard me. If I'm paying you every month, you all will not continue to open my mail. I have reported you.
Well,
I've already called them. They already know. Continue to pack your lunch for the next 30 days. I wouldn't make any big purchases if I were you.